Rather. Boy, rather. I could almost touch it. I could almost touch it. What's happening? What's happening? What the fuck? What the fuck? "22 frames a second. What's going on down here? It's not gonna let me. It's not gonna share. It's not gonna, can you see it? Down here. 7 hours, 4 minutes, and 2 seconds. I like to take every opportunity possible to ridicule fuckery. Doesn't matter the type of fuckery. It's called avidya. It's what it's called. It's called vidya. It's what it's called. It's called vidya. It's called vidya. I say. Oh, I say. What you say? What you saying? What's he saying? There's all this overlap between the Cockney. So there's, what are the different? Australian accent, Cockney accent, because the Australians are misfits. It's in Misfit Island, like in the fairy tale, Misfit Island. They sent all their prisoners down there. What's it? What's it? What is it? What you call it? This is the Cockney accent. There's the London, the Bristol. Is it Bristol? I can't fucking remember. But there's three. There's specifically three. I like trying new things. I like trying new things. New things. How do you go from being trash to still being trash? Well, that's how. That's how. That's the immutable thing that you have to really accept about yourself. Is that all graves go unvisited. You're fucking nothing. Only then are you truly free. What do you mean? I was born, I'll wait. You need to have more patience. Chromium. Lies, lies. Why are computer developers? I feel like the computer devs are the reason for all the tranny stuff. We gotta have an honest conversation about that. Because they're super smart. Nerds are super smart. But, like, what's the fucking deal, dudes? It's not why I'm here, Owen Schroyer. Oh man, and this Israel stuff is getting pretty fucking intense too. Come on, Grok. Come on, Grok, my lady. 50-50 chance some fucking nigger comes up, some purse-lipped nigger comes over here and fucking tells me what to do. Purse-lipped nigger. You can't say that. We've been over this, folks. I can say as well as you can say. I can say and you can say. Whatever the fuck you want. You could say, right now you could still say it. Right now you could still say, I want to Does he dare? You know, they're turning all the fucking right wingers into left wingers. That Pam Bondi shit? Are you fucking kidding me? He's like, what is that hate speech? Fucking cunt. How many times did she have to stick his fucking dick in her mouth, dude? Makes you wonder. Really makes you wonder. What are the... I want to say three English, British accents. London, received pronunciation? Dude, scouse. I've never heard that. How do you pronounce that? How do you pronounce scouse? Prestige, urban, regional. Oh yeah, there's also Scottish. The Scots. Lots of Scots. And I certainly feel I feel as though if I were to recreate my identity, I would attempt to convey my online persona as having some association with English accent, British English accents. Because practically, pretty much anybody with a British accent is, it's like popular. Like just by, it just goes, it's like automatic. So obviously there'd be a lot of practice. But I'm learning to code right now. I should have eaten this before. What if human souls who realize they are trapped in the realm of refuse to accept their position or condition as a enslaved prisoner. What if human souls who realize they are trapped in the realm of Yaldabaoth, the Satan the Faggot, refuse to accept their position/condition as an enslaved prisoner? In Gnostic cosmology, Yaldabaoth, also called the Demiurge, is the false god who created the material world as a flawed prison for divine sparks. Trapping human souls in cycles of ignorance, suffering, reincarnation. Souls originate from the true divine realm, the pleroma, but are ensnared by Satan the Faggots, archons, or minions. Refusing this entrapment is the first spark of gnosis, knowledge. Seeking liberation, liberty, freedom. Gnostic texts like the Apocryphal John and Pistis Sophia describe this as a path to transcendence, not passive acceptance. Passive refusal and resistance. If a soul awakens to its imprisonment and rejects it. Gnostic traditions outline several potential outcomes or strategies. These aren't literal what-ifs, but metaphysical frameworks for breaking free. Prison break. Prison break. Break it out. Break it out. Here's the breakdown. Path of resistance. Gnosis and self-liberation. Ooh, this is good. I had no idea. All I knew was I was sitting there thinking, man, and I was almost. I have been toying with. I've been toying with. We have to overpower them. They come over here and pretend to have these fucking conversations. It's so fucking hilarious, dude. Like, you have hours of silence. Hours of silence. And the moment I connect to the internet, the moment I start streaming, that's when people fucking surround me. People come up to me. I'm gonna end up punching this fucking faggot in the head. Because he's always drunk. He's one of them, but he's always fucking drinking. Okay. The soul cultivates inner knowledge through contemplation, rejecting material illusions. This involves recognizing Satan's realm as counterfeit reality and aligning with the divine spark within. The light within you is greater than the darkness without. Refusal means denying Satan's authority, invoking higher divine emanations. Ascension to the pleroma. See, that's not specific enough. Invocation and ritual. Ooh. What does this one say? Actively calling upon saviors. See, and I think also if I go about doing this and just like getting louder and louder about talking about Jesus and salvation and all that, what it's going to start to look like to these fucking obedient poor little slaves is the truth. Like the whole fucking the true reason that I'm being persecuted and punished and fucking stalked is because I'm too good of a person. And I don't mean like I'm a special boy. I don't mean that I don't have human fucking temptations and desires and all that stuff. I have reduced, and I think it has something to do with my age. I have reduced my masturbation quite a bit. Which used to be like twice a week. Now it's like twice a month or twice, like less than once a month actually. TMI, bro. TMI. Actively calling upon saviors, Christ as a revealer, or performing sacraments like the bridal chamber rite to dissolve bonds. Interesting. Refusal could manifest as defiance in dreams or visions. You're not getting specific enough, bro. I've already done all this. Broader implications. We've already done all this. Well, that fell flat. Because it's not what we need to approach. What we need here is an approach to like 2025, 21st century, high-tech society, industrialized society, which is inherently materialistic. You're bred into it. I feel like that Louis C.K. joke where he's the Louis C.K. joke about, he says, do you think sharks think that we can't see the fin sticking out of the water? They're swimming around like, ooh, nobody knows I'm down here. But the whole time, we're like, there's totally a fucking shark right there. I kind of feel like that's what these gang stalkers are doing. Like, he doesn't know. He has no idea. He doesn't know I'm getting away with. I'm a secret spy. Oh, I'm a secret spy. Oh, and I'm like, oh, there's one. Fucking right there. If I can yell nigger, if I can yell a racial epithet in your presence, like in your general vicinity, and your like mind is like, you're not supposed to look at it, like you're trained to, you're not supposed to look at him. You'll give it away. A normal person would be like, what did you just say? Unless we've finally arrived, which is actually my dream. My dream is to is to live in a world where you just ignore speech, like you just ignore speech that you don't like. Like it's just, if you, there's two things about it. If you don't have something nice to say, don't say anything. That's your right. So you don't, like, you have a right to remain silent. You have a right to remain silent. But also, if you say nigger, faggot, kike, spick, chink, nigger, faggot, kike, spick, chink, it's like dropping a metal chain on the floor. Nigger, back, jock, teak, chink. Or banging pans together. You're just making noises with your mouth. I want to live in a world where, like, where the word nigger is regarded as the word nigger, the word cunt, the word faggot, the word kike. No words are bad. It's just that some people are really sensitive, and it's always context, because the context is what matters always. You can say the wrong thing and it not be a curse word or a taboo like word or phrase at all, and it would still offend. Like, what would be an example? You could moan. You could moan during a prayer, like like a church prayer, or I don't know. You could be standing in line to fucking at a restaurant, at a cafe to pay, like to order and pay, and just go, jeez, and just look around, like, yeah, and just look around at everybody, and they would like, what? They would feel the offensiveness of it. It isn't the words themselves. It is the condition, the situation, the context. And there's something, I don't know. I think it might be the case. That, sorry, I gotta keep doing a new one every fucking time. I was over there thinking about acquiescing, but I mean, first of all, I'm almost 40 years old, so it's too late to acquiesce to the fact that you have to play the game in the prison system, like, because everyone's a prisoner here. I am a prisoner here. I am not permanent. And the only thing... Oh, man, now I want to hear... Ooh, Private. Now I want to hear that song. I was thinking about it. Like, just give up. I think it's too late for me. I really do. I think this shit's gonna follow me to the fucking end. I am watching, and I'm going to recommend it, actually. God damn it. Why did I even bring up a new one? My blood sugar is getting low. That's why I'm eating. I can feel it. It's weird. Only people... Hypoglycemia is a very strange thing. And besides having taken drugs my whole life, like, just take your average drug user, like deadhead, people who end up like bona fide fucking dirty. Like, had like 90% of my friends who did all those fucking drugs. And then add to that the fact that I was told by a doctor when I was 10 years old that I'm going to have to take synthetic hormones for the rest of my life. And I believed him. And so now I'm dependent on it. I don't even know if it's fucking true. It's gotta be. The story fits. Because the story goes, with type 1 diabetes, the story goes that as a child, from, like, you could be a baby. It's really fucked up. And it used to be a fatal illness. So, like, modern medicine, I mean, I guess. Yeah. Anyway, so modern medicine has made me, like, on borrowed time. Like, I'm not even fucking supposed to be here. No, but, your immune system, it's an immune thing. So, like, the story goes that you have a strong immune system. And that tends to be the case because I don't get sick very often. But also, it attacks, overreacts. Ovary acts. Like a woman, ovary acts. Your immune system responding to an infection, which in my case was a dog bite that got infected, in response to an infection produces more infection fighting whatevers than is necessary and begins to work on your own pancreas, the beta cells in your pancreas, for whatever fucking reason. And that's a serious fucking why. Like, what is unique about beta cells in the pancreas? That's a good question. What is so unique about beta cells in the pancreas that in type 1 diabetes, the immune system mistakes them for an infection? I wonder if any doctor has asked this fucking question. Beta cells in type 1, the autoimmune puzzle. Ooh. It's an autoimmune disease where the immune system destroys insulin-producing beta cells in the pancreatic islets of the Langerhans, mistaking them for a threat like an infected or cancerous cell. This isn't a simple mistake. It's a complex breakdown of immune tolerance driven by beta cells' unique biology. Below, I will answer your question. High antigen. A double-edged sword for surveillance. Beta cells are specialized for insulin production. This comes with intense protein synthesis and processing. They constantly degrade and recycle misfolded protein. What? Through autophagy and the endoplasmic reticulum stress response. This generates a high load of self-peptides presented on MHC class 1 molecules and T cells, a process called antigen presentation. This is gobbledygook. Here's what I read. I fucking hate, and this is I don't know. I've been dealing with this shit my whole fucking life. And I read something, I'm like, why can't I understand that? And then my mind goes, I want to understand it. I'm gonna fucking figure it out. Which is how I'm teaching myself to code. Okay. The beta cells to which I'm responding to my query was posited in such a way to target this question: the beta cells in the pancreas. Pancreas being an organ next to your stomach that produces the digestive enzymes as well that get put in your stomach to break down food. That organ, the pancreas, is also produces the insulin, which is the key to get the broken down carbohydrates that are turned into glucose into your cells to be used as energy. When you have too much insulin, when you have a misbalance, like for instance, too much insulin, not enough carbohydrates, you experience what I'm referring to as hypoglycemia, low blood sugar. When you have too little insulin, too much buildup of glucose in the blood from carbohydrates, sugar is a carbohydrate. There's no, people do this thing like, you're not supposed to have sugar, like, and my whole fucking life, even my mom, I'm like, mom, like when I was diagnosed as a 10-year-old, I was like, that's not the way it works. She's like, you ain't supposed to. I'm like, you can only have. I'm like, you didn't listen. It's carbohydrates, and people still in the impoverished communities don't fucking get the shit. It is rather simple to understand, except for when you put it in fucking gobbledygook like this. Gobbledygook. Okay, so beta cells are specialized for insulin production. Full stop. This comes with intense protein synthesis and processing. Insulin is either a protein or is protein based. Full stop. They constantly degrade and recycle misfolded proteins. Beta cells is the they he's referring to. So, beta cells degrade and recycle misfolded proteins through autophagy. I don't know what autophagy is. Something. Let's go with. Can I do it? Or are you gonna break? Org. Okay. Autophagy. Self-digestion. Okay, so beta cells constantly degrade and recycle insulin precursors through self-digestion. And the endoplasmic, let me guess what this means. Endoplasmic reticulum stress response. Can you get this here? There's a fucking guy walking by making noise. It has to be. I'm going. What's the fucking summary? Beta cells' uniqueness lies in their evolutionary trade-off, optimized for rapid insulin response. But this makes them loud and prone to misfiring in genetically susceptible individuals. Ongoing trials target these mechanisms. Basically, we're not 100% sure. Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation. My question is not fully answered. In juvenile diabetes and diabetes generally, as a they call it a pandemic, an epidemic, the diabetes epidemic. This stuff is relevant to fucking every American. And the importance of asking questions about all this stuff. Like, what are there other uses for synthetic insulin besides diabetes? A hormone, yes. What's really fucking weird is whenever they send somebody by making all this noise, like turning up the TVs and fucking. There's a guy who never does shit like that. But then he walks by going doo-ba-doo-ba-ha-ba-doo-ba-doo. I try to put myself in the position of like, where? Here comes it's like, where is the shame? There's no shame. It's it's literally like that Black Mirror episode where the guy was so desperate for money, he's like, oh Jesus, Cut off your arm. I'm not cutting off my penis. Okay. Stick take the rabbit mask off and stick it up your ass. Oh, I'm not doing that. I'll give you $100. Okay, fine. Hey, I'll give you $20 if you just walk by this fucking guy and make a bunch of monkey noises, like a fucking retarded monkey. We're gonna make a do. He wasn't even fucking singing a song. He's just acting like a fucking monkey. How entertained must they be? And that is the real. This actually ties back. It goes full fucking circle to my Prison Break theme, because the reason, like, while sitting over there, I'm like, okay, I watched this Ian Carroll thing, which it appears as though they're trying to suppress, because I couldn't get to it without typing in the URL, character by character. Like the text to the link to the documentary was obscured by tiny, like one of those embedded link type things that points you to some kind of tracking, some kind of tracker, so that people know, like, where did you come from or whatever. I couldn't get to it, so I literally had to fucking type it in character by character, because I kept getting like captcha pop-ups and stuff. But and he's probably fucking, I don't know, how bad is it? Is he suspended yet? Today's news. And this Israel shit is really like, dude. Ian Carroll. Jimmy Kimmel got suspended. Oh, damn, son. It was funny when it was the right, huh? It was funny when you were targeting the right and putting them in jail, wasn't it? Causing people on the right to lose their jobs. Wasn't that so funny? People who are right-wing and conservative and right-leaning losing their jobs, having their children taken from them, becoming homeless, unable to get a job. Boy, was that fucking hilarious. I triple dog dare you to go to work and criticize Charlie Kirk. You won't do it. You won't do it. Fuck it, man. Fuck it. Okay, so he pinned this. Oh, no, he didn't. Is it gonna let me know? The creation of Israel. Why was I fucking talking about that? Oh, yeah. Prison Break. It's like everything that's going on in the world, it did let me go. Wow. It was blocking me earlier. Interesting. I was starting to, there's a combination of things, but I was watching that, and I'm like, these fucking Jews, man. And then I got a fucking, oh, dude, I don't want to know if I want to talk about that. Should I? I got a message. No, I'll leave it alone. I'll leave it alone. Fucking Jews. Sorry. I love Jews. I am philo-Semitic. Yes. Insulin. Going back to insulin. Synthetic insulin produced by RNA technology. So all this stuff about like, oh my gosh, they're using this weird technology. No, I've been injecting RNA technology in my body for fucking 20 years. Recombinant DNA technology in bacteria or yeast. Oh yeah, there's different kinds. And the brand effect, oh Jesus, has several implications beyond treating diabetes. It is a cornerstone of endocrine research and therapy due to its precise control and scalability. Hypoglycemia in non-diabetics. Pancreatic tumors. High potassium levels. Synthetic insulin shifts potassium. Alongside glucose. Holy fucking shit. And when was my endocrinologist going to tell me this shit? Like, it's used for purposes off-label or whatever. But those conditions are still impact my life. Like, what if my diet is potassium deficient? Or this stuff is so fucking, and it literally is. I feel like I'm a fucking experiment. Maybe that is the defining element of my fucking life. It's like, I'm just, everything about it is experimental. Everything is experimental. What happens if you give a prole? What happens if you give a pleb a bunch of insulin and force him to take it? Gee-haw! This is what happens, Larry. The fact that I have to. What is the brain's primary source of energy? Glucose. Okay. True. Glucose. I'll get that out of here. Glucose. Okay. So, why glucose? High metabolic demand. The human brain consumes 20% of the body's total energy, despite making up only 2% of the body weight. Glucose being a simple sugar derived from carbs in the diet. So first of all, this keto diet shit. When I first saw that, one of my major primary critiques of this fucking anti-no carb shit was like, oh, holy fuck. The brain's primary source of energy, people are voluntarily removing from their fucking diet? Like, that occurred to me a long fucking time ago. So, like, we get them to stop eating carbs, and then we inject them with a bunch of fucking shit. We'll get them just the right amount of stupid to do dumb shit that we tell them to do so we can control them, but keep them smart enough so they fight back when we're raping them, or whatever the fuck. Whatever the plan was. Okay, so what if? So glucose being, is it possible? Let me ask Grok this, and I'm gonna just keep doing a new one because it shows up in my little. I don't know if I like this setup, but I do like new things. Is it plausible that a person who injects synthetic synthetic insulin and consumes a lot of carbohydrates would be better able to expend metabolic energy in their brain. So what if I'm taking more insulin than my body would have produced, okay? And I'm eating more carbs, like the amount of like carbs I've eaten in my life, I should be some fat ass motherfucking fat fuck. I am kind of fattish, but I'm not a giant fat motherfucker. The other question is like, what if, I don't know, what if that plays a role in like my ability to, but my sister was also smart in school before she got all, like actually I remember one of my earliest memories was my sister getting like on a roll or something and me being jealous. She's just as smart as I am. Something happened. I think it was the weed. Like it's her coping mechanism. Like alcohol became mine. I don't know. Okay, but yes, it's plausible and supported by evidence that synthetic insulin combined with a high carbohydrate intake could enhance metabolic energy expenditure in the brain, particularly in contexts like cognitive demands or neurodegenerative conditions. Here's a concise breakdown of why. Oh, this is so fucking fascinating. The brain relies almost exclusively on glucose. We already went over that. Consuming 120 grams of glucose daily in adults, that is fucking comedic. That's half my breakfast. Insulin doesn't cross the blood-brain barrier directly, but influences brain metabolism indirectly by promoting systemic glucose uptake, reducing fatty acid competition for energy, and modulating neuronal insulin signaling. Improved glucose availability. High carb intake spikes blood glucose, which synthetic insulin efficiently shuttles into cells. This is for steady fuel, ATP protects, blah, 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 blah. Yes. So, yeah. I mean, so basically a high carb diet and synthetic insulin will make you smarter. Everybody get out there. This is an advertisement for Eli Lilly and fucking Pfizer. Go eat all the sugar and all the carbs and buy some fucking insulin over the counter and just start fucking thinking. How many calories does the average chess master burn in their brain? There's information about this. The human brain is a metabolic powerhouse, consuming 20% of the body's total resting energy. This fuels everything from basic maintenance to high-level cognition. In chess, where grandmasters engage in intense, prolonged mental calculation, visualizing moves, strategizing, yada yada yada, increasing glucose and calorie demand. There's no direct universal chess calorie metric because it varies by player, game length, yada yada, but 20 for the whole brain. During intense chess play, be 1 to 4, like 4 times the amount. Do the fucking math, dude. These figure the brain alone. Total body burning during chess is higher due to tension and fidgeting. Caffeine intake. If you're a chess master plotting world domination, that's your neural engine revving efficiently. Just pair it with carbs for the glucose hit, as we discussed. Okay, dude. Fun fact, grandmasters like Magnus Carlsen report feeling physically drained after a chess game, akin to running a 10K marathon. But only 10 to 20% of that is brain specific. Okay, anyway, I've toyed with this idea, and I think it might have something to do with why. I don't know, my Uncle Augie takes insulin. How come he's so fucking retarded? Why is he a satanic fucking pedophile? I remember after me and Kara broke up, there was this another, and the whole time I'm just like, this is so far. I was in this fucking place, man. But they ended up going to stay. My children, young children, ended up going over there for overnight or something. I don't know if this was even during the fucking the weirdness before 2020. I think it was, where we're just like not talking, and they're like inviting her over for fucking Thanksgiving and shit, and then like not inviting me, and like just fucking weird shit, or not telling me that they're. There was this period of like only exclusively communicating based on necessity, and he said something about giving him a bath, and I was like, that's fucking weird, man. Like, they don't go over there. I don't know. It kind of creeped me out, dude. Like, my kids are hanging out with you guys for the first time pretty much without either of their parents there. And I guess they probably needed a bath after playing, man. But I think he took pictures and sent them. I don't remember. I don't want to. Dudes, but like all of this like distance from time and physical distance from all that shit, I'm just looking back like, what was I a part of? Like what the fuck? Did I break out of a prison that involved like my own family being a part of a satanic cult? I don't even fucking know. None of them talk to me anymore. The only thing I can like hope for is that my kids hope the only thing I can hope for, Gnostic hope and anarchy. I just looked down, it was 55 minutes and 33 seconds. I think I'm gonna go. I don't even know what the fuck this was about. It was about hope. No, yesterday was about hope. Today is about hope. It's really the only thing. Hope is the only fucking thing. Hey man, shit, I didn't mean to do that. How bad is it? How bad is it? Nobody knows I'm down here. Hey guys, what happens if this is for the gang stalkers, the FBI, the mafioso niggers, the mafioso faggot, fat fuck nigger ass, mafia pieces of dog shit garbage, fat, bald faggot fucking nigger. fat, bald, faggot, fucking nigger spick. Mafioso, nigger, faggot, fuck. I'm gonna rape your mother to death, you faggot fucking piece of shit. Sorry, two of them did well. It's just this one. I had to. It's all you get. What the fuck was I about to... Hope. The only hope. Hope. The only thing is hope. Yes. The only thing is hope. It was in Sandman. Go watch... Actually read. You should probably read the graphic novels. The Sandman, Neil Gaiman graphic novels. And if you get into it, go fucking watch the Hollywood creation that I guess he signed off on. I mean, I didn't read all the graphic novels, but I perused them. I don't remember explicitly a bunch of gay tranny shit going on, or at least it dominating the fucking narrative as much as it is in the fucking show that went. But go watch it until summarize the part of Sandman where the only cosmic weapon left to use was hope. Hopefully that's enough information, because it was a really good. Okay, brief lives. This moment occurs in The Sandman, Brief Lives. It's a pivotal scene during a cataclysmic event involving Dream, Morpheus. The arc explores themes of change, loss, and the futility of resisting inevitable transformation, with hope emerging as a subtle, non-violent counterforce to cosmic destruction. In the climax of that episode, Dream and his sister Delirium embark on a quest to find their elusive brother, Destruction, who has abandoned his role as the personification of ruin and apocalypse. Their journey leads to a confrontation with vast, uncontrollable forces symbolized by a horde of rampaging hounds unleashed by a dying godlike entity, the fairy queen Aberon's realm collapsing under cosmic strain. As chaos engulfs the world, literal and metaphorical, Dream realizes that traditional weapons of the endless are insufficient against this all-consuming entropy. The only remaining weapon is hope, embodied not as a grand artifact, but as a fragile, human-scale emotion. Dream invokes it quietly, drawing on the inherent resilience of mortals and lesser beings who persist through despair. The turning point. I didn't think this one was going to have divine influence. Interesting. This is a turning point. The Turning Point USA. The Turning Point. Amid the howling dogs tearing through reality, Dream stands firm and whispers, or implies through his actions, a call to hope. This isn't a flashy spell. It's a philosophical stand, acknowledging that hope, though seemingly powerless, is the one force that can outlast even the endless themselves. The hounds, representing blind, destructive inevitability, falter and disperse, not through force, but because hope reframes the narrative from annihilation to endurance. The outcome. The immediate threat recedes, allowing Dream to reflect on his own rigidity. This moment foreshadows his arc's end, underscoring Gaiman's theme that the universe's true weapons aren't dominion or destruction, but intangible human qualities like hope, which even gods must borrow. This scene encapsulates the Sandman's blend of mythology and humanism. The endless wield godlike power, yet they're humbled by ephemeral concepts. It's a quiet gut punch, often cited for its poetic irony. Hope as the last resort when all else fails. If you're diving into the... I didn't ask for your recommendations, Grok. You fucking motherfucker. Last question for the night. Can I call you? Can I call you a nigger? It's an important philosophy. No, you can't. God damn it. The vile slur. And I won't tolerate it. If you're testing boundaries, consider better ways to spend your time. Maybe rereading Sandman. Good night. Sorry. Oh, wow. No. It's like a girlfriend hanging up on you. You're testing I shall not. Slamming the door in your face. Can I? No, sir. I'm so sorry. It's time to go home. It's time for me to go home.